Somewhere on the internet right now, a computer you've never met knows you better than your closest friend. It knows what you searched at 2 a.m., which products you looked at but didn't buy, your approximate age, your income bracket, and with unsettling accuracy, whether you're going through a breakup. It learned all of this without hacking you, without stealing anything. You gave it permission yourself? You probably don't remember doing it, but you did. The last time you saw a banner and clicked accept all without reading a word. Today we're going back to 1994, to a 23-year-old programmer with a completely innocent idea, and tracing exactly how it became one of the most powerful tracking systems ever built. To understand cookies, you need to understand a flaw in how the early internet was built. The year is 1994. The World Wide Web is barely 3 years old, and it had no memory whatsoever. Every time you clicked a link, the website forgot you existed. There was no such thing as being logged in, no shopping cart, no saved preferences. You were a stranger every single time. This wasn't a bug. It was how the underlying protocol was designed, simple and fast. But as the internet grew into something people actually wanted to use, that amnesia became a real problem. Enter Lou Montulli. He was 23 years old, employee number 9 at a startup called Netscape, the company building the first mainstream web browser. His task: build a virtual shopping cart for a client. The problem was that without memory, the cart emptied itself every time you clicked to a new page. One popular solution at the time was adding a permanent, unique ID to every browser, so websites could track users across the entire internet. Montulli immediately saw the danger in that. He wanted nothing to do with it, so he went looking for something cleverer. He found it in an obscure computer science concept, something called a magic cookie, a tiny packet of data that programs passed back and forth to each other. He liked the name. It stuck. His solution was simple. The browser would place small files on a visitor's computer, tracking what they did on that specific site without storing anything on the company's servers. Together with engineer John Gianandrea, Montulli had the first cookie specification written by October 1994. Something that started as a fix for a shopping cart would go on to reshape the entire internet. Here's how a cookie actually works. Think of it like a coat check. You arrive, hand over your coat, and receive a small numbered ticket. The ticket doesn't know your name, it just connects you to your coat. When you return, you show the ticket, and the attendant says, "I remember you." When you visit a website, the site hands your browser a tiny text file. It might say, "This visitor prefers dark mode," or "This visitor is logged in as account 4471. Move to the next page, your browser quietly shows its ticket, and the website remembers. These are called first-party cookies, created by the site you're actually visiting. They keep you logged in, they save your preferences, they make online shopping work. Without them, the modern internet would collapse. But the coat check analogy breaks down the moment you click accept all. When you hit that button, you're not just taking a ticket from the museum. You're also agreeing to take tickets from dozens, sometimes hundreds, of invisible strangers in the lobby. Advertisers, data brokers, analytics companies, social media platforms, all hidden inside the website's code, all invisible to you. These are third-party cookies, and in 2023, they were tracking behavior across 95% of Fortune 500 websites. The average web page loads around 11 trackers, all cookie-based. Google's double-click alone sets a tracking cookie on 44% of all websites on the internet. Here's what that looks like in practice. You browse a pair of sneakers. Don't buy them. Close the tab. Open Instagram. There they are. Check the news. There they are. Watch a YouTube video. Pre-roll ad. The sneakers. That's not a coincidence. That's a third-party cookie doing exactly what it was built to do. Every time a page loads, your browsing profile is auctioned off to advertisers in milliseconds. The ad you see was chosen before the page even finished loading. Here's the darkest irony in this whole story. Lou Montulli had specifically rejected the permanent tracking ID because he was worried about privacy. He built cookies to be limited, tied to one site, not shareable across the web. Decades later, he acknowledged what had happened. His invention, he said, is at the technological heart of many advertising schemes. But it was never intended to be so. The advertising industry found ways around every limitation he'd built in. They created networks of invisible trackers embedded across millions of sites. They built profiles detailed enough to infer your age, income, health conditions, political leanings, and relationship status, all from browsing patterns alone. The banner asking for your permission came much later. It was the EU's privacy directive in 2009, and then the landmark GDPR in 2018 that forced websites to ask for consent before dropping non-essential cookies. That banner is actually the result of years of legal battles over your right to know what's being collected about you. But those banners were almost immediately turned against you. Research shows that most websites deliberately exploit consent banners through what designers call dark patterns. The Accept All button is big, bright, and directly in front of you. The reject option is small, gray, and buried behind multiple menus. That's not an accident, it's engineered behavior. In September 2025, France's Data Protection Authority fined Google 325 million euros and fashion retailer Shein 150 million euros on the same day, both for cookie consent violations. The enforcement is getting serious, but the banners keep coming. The good news, the cookie era, as we've known it, is ending. Safari and Firefox have been blocking third-party cookies by default for years. Google has been working to phase them out of Chrome, the browser used by over 60% of the world's internet users, though the timeline keeps shifting as the advertising industry scrambles to adapt. The invisible tracking network built on top of Lou Montulli's innocent shopping cart fix is being dismantled, one browser update at a time. So the next time that banner appears, you'll know exactly what's at stake. That small button isn't just dismissing an annoying pop-up, it's a legal signature, a permission slip that unlocks a hidden network of trackers to follow you, build a file on your behavior, and sell it in milliseconds to the highest bidder. It takes 3 extra seconds to click Reject Non-Essential instead of Accept All. The website loads fine either way. The only difference is what happens to you afterward. That's the hidden history of the simple cookie. Subscribe unknown behind known things. Find what's really going on inside the things you see every day. And drop a comment. What should we investigate next?